So here are a bunch of organisms from the phylum Rotifera. On this slide I found several of these rotifers. I believe they are from the genus Bdelloidea. I've seen several bdelloids before. They were in some of my first freshwater living samples. I used to get them from my fish tank filters. They were always fun to look at, which is kind of why I'm making this video, because it's kind of fun to get to see them again. But these are bdelloids. I found several of them on this slide, which is why I'm making a video about them, since I'm yet to make a video about the genus Bdelloidea. In this video you'll see a lot of footage, and I also was testing oblique illumination for microscopy videos, which I will talk about later in the video once I do that. So this part of the commentary is now over. Bye. So here is my 40 times objective bright field footage of it. You can see its eye cells. They're single cells, not any compound eye, or eye that has several cells like on humans, insects, crustaceans, or other living organisms that have multiple cells. They don't have the sorts of rods and irises or pupils that we have on our eyes, but now you can see it extending its cilia right there. So the rest of this should be pretty self-explanatory. And here is where the oblique illumination part of this video begins. So what oblique illumination is you block out half of your iris diaphragm's, well, your condenser basically's width. And by doing that, only one side or one pinhole is illuminated, causing light to only come from one side or one section of the filter. In this case, I only did it with my filter holder. I didn't actually use a filter to do this. And what that does by only having light going from one side is that it allows shadows to form. It's not all from under. You have a shadow coming from one side, causing this three-dimensional look. It looks kind of like differential interference contrast microscopy, but it works in a very different way than DIC does. For this, you can just block out half of your filter holder using your filter tray, if that microscope has one, a swing-out filter tray. But it allows you to see the three-dimensional aspects of these bdelloids a lot better. You can see its insides in this three-dimensional space, and you can see its tail going under its body a lot better with these shadows. I've done oblique illumination before, but I've never done it in an actual video on my YouTube channel. But here you can see it with the 40 times objective in oblique illumination. See? And here's another clip of two of these bdelloids together. You can see them moving around there. That one to the bottom right is attached to the top of the cover slip. They do that a lot. It just disconnected. They usually connect to things before they open up their cilia, because that could possibly move them. They primarily move with those tail segments, and they also use those to attach to things, but this video is now over, so bye. I hope you enjoyed this video.